How's it going, everybody? And welcome to Minecraft. We're keeping the sound up today, actually. Maybe not. Maybe just a little higher than usual because we're using note blocks. This isn't a note block tutorial, though. This is a tutorial on the simplest and smallest controller for a clock that I've ever seen, that I just kind of stumbled upon here. And it's like something, this clock setup is used in a creation that's through this fence, through this screen, if you will. It's a secret because it's a Let's Play thing, and I don't want to spoil what will most likely be an entire episode of the Let's Play, or multiple. So let's dive right in. So the first thing I want to talk about is clocks. Forgot redstone torch. So here's one kind of clock. I call them clocks. Some people call them tickers, or I don't know. I'm just gonna call them clocks. Where it's pulsing on and off. I'll call them a pulsar or something like that. I don't know. Pulse maker. So it's pulsing like that. Yeah. Here's another. I think this might be one of the fastest ones. If you do it like this. Wait, hold on. Takes a while to trigger it. There we go. That's really fast. Of course, you can make it longer by extending it. And the one we're going to use today is I'm going to make an enlarged version to show you exactly why I'm using this one. Here we go. And okay, this sorry, this is a redstone clock that's very slow. It's got a long time off. Excuse me. Long time off and a short time on. Oh, that doesn't work. That will. So if we wait, it's on, and now it's off. And it's on, and it's off. On, off. Yeah. So, let's see. Now, let's disable it for a second. Now, if I hold this torch on for longer, you're going to see that it's on for longer, then off for longer, then on for longer, then off for longer. And you can also see that visually on the clock because more of the repeaters are lit up at one time. So the pulse is longer. That's how you describe that. But what if you have this long pulse? So let's turn it off again. And this was our short pulse. Right? One repeater, one at a time. So now let's see what a button does. Button does too. So what if you wanted something to be activated with a button but only have one pulse? Okay, that's what we're going to be building right this second, and then I'll show you the controller portion of it. So basically, this is kind of a bit of a test for me. If you put a sticky piston under a block, then what you're going to get is the repeaters are going to go to their clock, and it's going to power this block, which powers the piston, which raises the block. And within that amount of time, only one tick is going to be able to pass through the piston here. To the other repeater here, because this block is powered. So in other words, it's going to... Yeah, that's that. So, to show you, it'll start off as 2, but then on the other side it'll be 1, and it'll continue being 1 forever, because there's only enough time for one tick to get to the other repeater here before the before the block raises, and no more redstone power can transmit through the extended arm of the piston. So that's why I used the clock that I did for this. But as you know, that's old news. That's not anything I've discovered, and it's pretty common knowledge, but if you didn't know it, that's what you need to know before this tutorial. So this tutorial, here's a smaller version of the clock, but you can't really see the whole system working on this size because you can only see one repeater on each side. It was easier to see on a larger scale. So let's start this up exactly as we had before, but now the output is these. Good enough. One of these is off. It wasn't that one. I'm sorry. Let's just leave it at 1. Oh crap, I don't have any. I'm just making this way more complicated than it has to be. Here we go. So, here we go. Still sick. Anyways, so the clock is going around here. This is resetting it. This note block is going off as our output. It could also be a light. Either way. But let's say we want to turn it off. Flick this lever, and it's on the same block, so it's connected to the same wire as the start button, and it holds the piston on. And when the piston's on, no power can go through the arm, so it doesn't power the beginning of the clock and start the cycle. So now, when you flick the piston again, this also is a little different. It is it's sand on a normal piston as opposed to a sticky piston, a block on top of a sticky piston. I just wanted to show that either one works. So now we have. So I flicked the piston. Oh, so yeah, if you want to get one pulse out of it, just keep flicking the piston, and it'll go one at a time. Now, if you want to start it up again, you push the button, and the button will just keep going. So it's a little strange that the button is starts a continuous cycle, and the lever is the one that does a single pulse. So it's a little counterintuitive, but that's the way it works. And the reason why is because you pull this lever, and I already explained that part, sorry. But then when you pull the lever again to lower it, it doesn't start up again because you removed all the power. So there's no power here. So then you need the button again. Unless there's one thing I could try. Hold on. So that's going to do one cycle. Oh, no. What am I thinking? I'm sorry. No, never mind. Sorry. I was thinking something else. Disregard that. I'm an idiot. I had this brilliant idea that right then and there on the spot that I was thinking, why didn't I think of that sooner? But it's because it doesn't work. So, yeah, this is the controller. It's right here. So, you know, if you wanted to hide this, hide it behind a dirt wall, it would just be something like this. And this would be your entire control mechanism for the entire, obviously the sign kind of, yeah. There we go. This would be your entire control mechanism for the entire thing. And it says here, it's a little confusing, so that's why I think it would probably be nice to have a sign if you're putting this on a server where other people might be using it. Lever down turns the thing off, or is a single pulse if it's already off. And the button turns it on with the lever up. Button won't do anything if the lever's down. So you want to turn it off. Okay, I did it too fast. My bad. If you flick the lever on and off too quickly, it doesn't work. You pull it down till it stops. You can pull it back up, and then push the button, start it up again. This dirt wall is now getting in the way. So forget about that. But that's that. So yeah, a little explanation of clocks and how to make sure that that clock has a one-tick pulse, or one tick pulse, and it's not a long pulse. And also the controller. I don't know what you'd really call it, but the shortest control, so smallest controller, for a redstone clock. So in other words, what we have right here in this space turns the clock on and off. For me, when I was wiring it up, as far as space was concerned, it was hard to come up with a simple on-off switch for my clocks that didn't take up a lot of space. So that's why I was playing around with this and stumbled upon exactly what this is. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please show some kind of support, and please check out the Let's Play where I can see water, I can see glass, I can see redstone, and we know this is involved somehow. So see how I use whatever that is in the Let's Play. And it's not that special for the screen, it's just, yeah. I didn't want to spoil the Let's Play, so. Alright, yeah. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.